Hello everybody, Spoonful for you back again. Before we start this review, I just want to tell you that in the next review, I might do it in my room, and I might actually buy a poster, a Walking Dead poster, and put it on my bunk bed so we can have, so when the review comes, it will look a lot nicer than, reviewing it in this dull room. So, The Walking Dead Season 7 Episode 12 came out tonight. AMC. 9 o'clock. I was really excited for this episode because, we've never seen a carnival in The Walking Dead. And what do I think of the episode? Okay, guys, this is really crazy. But, I'm kind of mixed on it. I actually really enjoyed the episode. And then again, I really hated the episode. So what do I enjoy first? Well, it's just fun to see a whole horde of zombies again. You know what? It's just really refreshing, to be honest. In season 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, I'm like, oh, this is getting so boring. The zombie action is dull. We've seen so much. It's the same. But, we haven't really seen it that much in season 7. And, it's very, very refreshing. And I'm happy we got this intense, awesome carnival scene. Even though you can tell they censored out a lot of the violence. A lot of the blood splatter has been removed. There's not as much. And in a way, I kind of like that because it looks more realistic. But then again, I do miss the blood splatter. And if AMC continues to censor these episodes, then that's pathetic. You know that? It's really pathetic. Moving on. What else do I like about the episode? Andrew Lincoln and Denia, blah, blah, blah. I don't know her name. Sorry. I think they did a fantastic job in this episode, and it was really sad when Michonne dropped her sword because she thought Rick was dead. I'm like, whoa, are they going to kill Rick? And then I was like, of course not. He's still alive. So, that was awesome when Rick threw the sword to Michonne. She slaughtered all the zombies. That was awesome. What else? The dialogue. The dialogue in this episode, it was not bad in my opinion. It was pretty good. For the most part, it worked, and I was invested in the characters. Plus, I wanted to see where the story would go in this episode. But that action scene, man, was intense. I got up out of my seat. It was awesome. It was something we needed in The Walking Dead. Season 7, that is. So yeah, the dialogue was awesome. I think Rosita is awesome. Some people, I already saw some comments on YouTube. They say it's like a filler episode, but I don't think it is. I mean, it provided a fun episode, and that's what I wanted this episode to be. Fun. And it was. The carnival scene was fantastic, and it reminds me of the old days of The Walking Dead when they tried new things. It was just fantastic. It was awesome. Now on to the stuff I despise. Like I said, I loved this episode because it was really, really fun, but then again, I hated this episode. The big thing here. The big thing. The freaking CGI deer. Oh my god. This piece of digital filth was actually approved by AMC. Oh my god. The deer in this episode was atrocious looking. Worse, far worse, 100 times worse than the Star Wars prequels. It was incredibly, disgustingly atrocious. It was that bad. And it took me out of the scene. I nearly laughed my pants off because it was so bad. I'm like, whoa, at first, I was like, what is that? I was like, what the heck is that? Is that like a stuffed animal that's like sitting there? And then it moved. I'm like, what? Is that mud or something? Oh, it's a deer. It's a deer. I was like, what the heck? I nearly threw up. It is awful. AMC. Another horrible thing. The censorship. Oh my god. The censorship in this episode. So guys, just in case you don't know what is going on, AMC got in trouble by some weird lunatics because they said that the premiere was overly violent. Yeah, I know. Too violent. So they told AMC to tone down the show. Now, I'm not 100% confirmed. It's not 100% confirmed that they did censor this episode. And I'm not 100% sure that they did. but it really looked like it. Some of the scenes where Michonne kills the zombies is cropped out. Like, you can't see her stabbing the zombies. The zombies are, like, out of the shot. Some other scenes, it shows a zombie falling to the ground, and Michonne's already killed it. It's pretty pathetic if AMC is doing this, because this show is meant to be intense, and millions of fans love the gore. I love the gore. It's awesome. So the censorship is a big issue. Am I 100% sure that they censored this episode? No, I'm not. I don't have proof. It's not confirmed, I don't think. But it does look like they did censor it. And that is pretty pathetic if they did. And that could ruin the show for me. I might have to leave season 7 after it's over and never come back to The Walking Dead if they do this. Because it's a wrong move, AMC. Okay, moving on. The final thing, it's just a minor flaw. Some of the camera angles in this episode, some of the way the cinematography worked, the camera view, was pretty bad. Some scenes. The part when Michonne's running, she was like... That's how long it lasted. It was like this. Rick! That's how long it lasted. Really? That's how you direct it? It made me laugh. I was like, oh, look, Oliver, that's funny. Other than that, the god-awful CGI piece of filth, trashy-looking deer. The censorship, I believe, was censored. And then some of the camera angles. Other than that, it was a pretty fun episode, and that's what I wanted this episode to be because of the last horrible episode. I wanted this one to be more of a action-packed zombie apocalypse style feel to it. And it did. And another thing that I enjoyed about this episode, I'm kind of getting used to Rick and Michonne being together. I'm kind of, it's not really bothering me as much as it did in season 6 or previous episodes. I'm getting kind of used to it, and I don't know if that's weird or not. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this episode. It was a pretty solid, great episode in my opinion. It did have a lot of flaws, but it had a lot of positives as well. And it's what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a fun zombie action episode. And it was. It delivered. What am I going to rate this episode? I'm going to rate this episode a B. It was pretty good. It was awesome. And this action scene will be remembered inside my head because it was unique, fun, stylish, and amazing. But the god-awful deer, man, I think I'm going to have nightmares. I mean, it looked really, really bad. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was fun to watch. I watched it with Oliver tonight and my grandmother, Uma Gritty. We all watched it in my room, and it was a blast to watch. The part when Rick threw the sword was fantastic. It was really action-packed, and I enjoyed that scene. So yeah, B+. Pretty good episode for me. Can't wait for the next one, even though I don't think it's going to be as good as this one. Who knows? I could be wrong. Guys, leave a like on the video, subscribe, comment down below. What is your favorite Walking Dead episode? And, pretty solid episode. If you're new here, if you're new here, guys, just hit that subscribe button because you know what? We need love here. We need the love. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment down below. Spoonful for you, signing off. Bye, everyone.